Imagine walking into a crowded room and feeling completely at ease. You speak, you move with purpose, and you know, without a doubt, that you belong there. It's not about arrogance or thinking you're better than anyone else. It's about having a deep and unshakable belief in yourself. This kind of confidence isn't something people are simply born with. It's developed. And just like any skill, you can learn it too. Developing unshakable confidence takes time, effort, and a willingness to push yourself beyond your comfort zone. But once you understand the process and commit to it, the results can be life-changing. Take the story of J.K. Rowling, for example. Long before the fame of Harry Potter, she was a single mother struggling to make ends meet. Her manuscript was rejected by 12 different publishers, yet she didn't give up. Despite all the setbacks, she held on to the belief that she had a story worth telling. Each rejection was a blow to her confidence, but instead of giving up, she used it as fuel to keep going. The moment she finally found a publisher willing to take a chance on her book, her life changed forever. Rowling's story reminds us that setbacks don't define us. How we respond to them does. Confidence grows each time we face our fears and keep pushing forward, despite the odds. Building confidence starts with acknowledging where you are right now. Maybe you feel insecure about your abilities, worried about what others think, or fearful of making mistakes. These feelings are completely normal. Everyone experiences self-doubt, even people who appear to be endlessly self-assured. The difference is that confident people don't let these doubts hold them back. They've trained themselves to see challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than as threats. Instead of saying, "I can't," they ask themselves, "How can I?" They focus on solutions instead of problems, and this shift in mindset makes all the difference. Another example is Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. When he was in high school, he was cut from the varsity basketball team. Most people would have taken that as a sign that they weren't good enough, but not Jordan. He saw it as a challenge. Every day, he practiced harder than anyone else, determined to prove his worth. His dedication to improvement, even in the face of failure, transformed him into the player we know today. His story teaches us that confidence isn't about always winning or never failing. It's about how you respond to those losses and the belief that you can improve. Building confidence is also about setting small, achievable goals. Each time you accomplish something, even if it's just a tiny step forward, you build momentum. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you might struggle to find your balance, but once you manage to stay upright for a few seconds, your belief in your ability starts to grow. You realize, if I can do that, I can go even further. And with each little victory, your confidence becomes stronger. Over time, these small wins add up, making you more courageous in tackling bigger challenges. Remember Muhammad Ali, who boldly proclaimed he was the greatest even before he was the world champion. His words weren't just for show. They were affirmations he believed in deeply. By repeatedly telling himself that he was the best, he trained his mind to accept it as reality. It wasn't that he never doubted himself. It was that he used his words to shape his thoughts. Self-talk is incredibly powerful. The way you speak to yourself can either build you up or tear you down. Start using positive affirmations, even if you don't feel confident yet. Say things like, "I am capable," or "I will succeed." Over time, your mind will start to believe these words, and they'll begin to shape your actions. However, don't confuse confidence with never being afraid. Everyone gets nervous, whether it's giving a big presentation, meeting new people, or stepping into an unfamiliar situation. The trick is to feel the fear but do it anyway. Facing your fears directly is one of the fastest ways to build unshakable confidence. Each time you confront something that scares you, your mind registers that you survived it, and the next time, it won't seem as daunting. Gradually, your comfort zone expands, and things that once seemed terrifying become manageable, even easy. Think about Eleanor Roosevelt, who famously said, "Do one thing every day that scares you." She understood that confidence comes from stretching yourself and growing through discomfort. It's not about jumping into the deep end right away. It's about taking one small step outside your comfort zone each day. Maybe today it's speaking up in a meeting, and tomorrow it's trying a new hobby or asking for feedback on a project. As you accumulate these experiences, your fear of the unknown starts to shrink and your self-assurance grows. It's also crucial to surround yourself with supportive people. We often absorb the attitudes of those around us, so if you're constantly surrounded by negativity or people who don't believe in you, it will be much harder to maintain confidence. Seek out friends, mentors, or even online communities that encourage you and celebrate your progress. Positive reinforcement is a powerful motivator. The more you hear that you're doing well, the more you'll believe in your abilities. But remember, true confidence isn't about external validation. It's about developing an inner trust that doesn't rely on others' opinions. Finally, be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. Mistakes are part of the learning process. Don't beat yourself up when you fail. Instead, see it as a chance to learn and grow. Even the most successful people have faced setbacks. What separates them is their resilience, their ability to get back up and keep moving forward. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb, but he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His relentless perseverance was a key component of his unshakable confidence. He didn't see failure as a reflection of his worth. He saw it as a necessary part of success. Developing unshakable confidence in yourself is a journey. It's about continually challenging yourself, embracing discomfort, and learning to trust your capabilities. When you accept that setbacks are a part of growth and start seeing every challenge as an opportunity to get stronger, you'll find that confidence becomes a natural part of who you are. So, start today. Take a small step towards something that scares you, speak positively to yourself, and remember that each step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward becoming the confident person you've always wanted to be.